Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, I mean, fuck, I don't know. I was the donkey that carried Jesus.
There's no sin in that, you know.
Do 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 do. Okay. Does it work? There we go. YouTube works too.
Nice thing I'm seeing on Stream, by the way, on the Twitch channel.
Yes.
Balls for great tits, as is appropriate.
Hello, people on Twitch and YouTube. Who messaged me? Oh. Wait. I see. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, screenshot. Let us have a look at the votes tonight.
You posted it posted the screenshot in stream materials?
Nope, I have it on stream.
Okay.
So highest number I see is, I think, this, which is 4, followed by, looks like, this guy here, is a little Albinerpeton. And then we appear to have a tie between these two. Where is a tornado emoji? There.
No, there's another thing.
What is it?
Oh,
there. Yeah, fuck.
Oh, god damn it, bro.
True, we have another tie here. Right. And that is Mekasukus. And then we have indeed this beautiful tie between.
What should we do for this one? Have it so that people can do either or.
Anhydridion or Camelops. Well, how to resolve this? Road Round from Hell. Why do you post that? That is none of the genres that we are looking at tonight. That is not Voy. That is a Jurassic crocodile from France. Forgot the name. But wait, let me. Yes, that is Voy.
This is the one time I suggested Camelops, and it comes this close to winning. And sobbing.
Cry about it.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Camelops and Anhydridion. It's a giant otter. Let's give it 1 hour. Whoop. Okay. On Discord, in stream materials is now a poll where you can vote. The poll is running for 1 hour.
Fuck you guys. Oh man.
You can only vote once.
Why'd it have to be this way, man?
Why indeed? Oh, the others are quiet in the background. Ah, fuck, not again. Wait. I reducing my speakers. You guys say something?
I mean, I can hear you just fine.
No. I needed to hear you guys because I have to like now up the Discord audio. Say something again.
Okay, so I'm talking right now, and I sure as hell hope that you can hear me. Is that the case?
Okay, yes. Zach, say something. Okay, that works fine.
Hell yeah.
I hope this is better. People on Twitch, YouTube, let me know. I hope at least this is better. Oh, wait, no. Fuck, I know why. I was on a podcast earlier. And I recorded my own audio, so it's as clear as possible when they splice it together. And I turned down the desktop audio because I also record over with OBS that I also stream with. Guys, say something again for the audience. Dallo?
Yes. I don't know if you can hear me just fine.
Okay. Now it's important, not for me, but for the people on Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we arrived at doable audio quality. I see Armin is also posting. Let's quickly have a look if someone else wants up. Nope. Okay, that means you guys have time to vote. I see we already have 31 votes. I will quickly grab something to drink because my throat is still slightly sore from talking for 2.5 hours. And then we are jumping in with Voi, another animal that many people would have loved to see in prehistoric planet Ice Age. But more on that later. Back in a minute.
Alright, see ya.
Well, it's
Void.
not going for very long.
Oh yeah, I would hope so. Now, what the hell is a void, actually? I'm sorry,
Vo's a crocodile dialer.
Oh, bro, it's gotta be only Crocs here.
What do you think Armin's so enthusiastic about this one?
Who made this? Smokey? Bro, we could have had funny ass dolphins. But oh well. Yeah, Camelops is not gonna win, bruh. That's tragic. Bro, not even Nath wants Camelops. What the hell? We want a stupid ass otter.
There we go.
Magically, looks like everybody wants to draw the otter.
It happens. I mean, it is a really cool creature.
Yeah,
To
it's
be
whatever,
fair.
honestly.
But, I mean, the poll is still running for quite some time. So, we'll see.
Nothing happens.
Nothing ever happens. I will not vote on it. But
Fair.
because I think both are interesting creatures.
I mean, I could try to.
But yeah.
I mean, I could try to suggest Camelops for next week, but it's probably not going to get as much energy as like right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is like the one case where it would have won, but yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, Camelops will be on the formation stream.
Oh yeah. Will it be in a? Oh yeah, it was Mammoth site, right?
Mammoth site has Camelops. Yeah. But for now, we are looking at Voi. I'm never 100% sure how to pronounce it. It's a native Malagasy term. And if I remember correctly, it's a sister taxon to Crocodilus, the modern-day crocodile genus. But yeah, isolated on Madagascar long enough so that it got its distinct enough to warrant its own genus, apparently. Ooh. Wait, conflicts? Oh, wait. Nothing to see there. Oh, shuffling. You need to be silenced. Just wanted mammals. Well, you see, Alex. Pleistocene is more than just mammals. But yeah, this guy, it's known as a horned crocodile of Madagascar. It's decently sized, I think, like around 3.5 meters, maybe. Let me quickly check. Unfortunately, besides the skull, I don't think there is like a big work done on the postcranial material, although I suspect it will not be that much different from modern day Crocodilus. How exactly it would... Of course, there would be probably like differences. It is true, Rick. I should just call it the crocodile. The crocodile ever. You see, people suck and want reptiles. Alex,
I mean, I'm in
just
reptile bias.
You should simply shut it.
Okay, good.
You heated? Well, then you should cool off. Maybe in some cool water together with some crocodiles. But yeah, there shouldn't be that much difference to modern day members of Crocodilus, I would assume. The arrangement of osteoderms is usually quite characteristic with crocodile species, but I don't think we have material that is articulated enough to tell how that might have looked like. The animal was the largest predator of its ecosystem. Lived together with elephant birds, Apiornis stuff, Mullerornis, giant lemurs. And let me quickly, I'm trying to find, where is it? Where's my little folder here? Where is it? Poster. Poster, and then we go into Pleistocene, and there is the croc poster. There we go. Let me take a screenshot. So, for people not aware of the diversity of crocs we could have witnessed in prehistoric planet Ice Age, in theory, have a look at this assemblage here. Maybe not everything you see here. This is like across the wool of the Pleistocene, so some of this might have been a little bit too old, but most of these creatures would have overlapped with us in some way. In some cases, we have direct evidence of human interactions. For example, with Crocodylus anthropophagus, where the name already suggests that, yes, we know that this guy ate humans, specifically Paranthropus. But yeah, down here on Madagascar, we have voice. This is my interpretation of this guy. Don't take this as like gospel. We, as said, we don't know 100% how the postcranial material looked like. Something to keep in mind. Yes, there would be soft tissue in the form of like keratin on top of these squamosal horns here, but there would be probably not like huge extensions like on the horn cores of ungulates, for example. These things don't work like that. It's basically just a bony core with some keratinized skin coverage. So what you see is very much the size. This is the Palestream version of the US Blue Waves this month. Walnut, I don't know what you mean by that, but okay.
Are you bringing politics in my Paleo stream discussion? Unacceptable.
Indeed, Desert Leaper, they simply left that out. And there's many things that could have made it in. We know, for example, that dinosaurs, giant lemurs, Paranthropus and stuff were on the table. And I assume they were also stuff where we had concept art for and things. We actually know that we had concept art for the dinosaurs, because there's already concept art online that you can find. But yeah, I think we have enough material here to work with. The skull is really the most important bit of this anyway. For everything else, you can just look at other crocodiles. Rick Raptor, yes. Dinotherium ranged into the Pleistocene. Let me get, once again, my poster collection here. Open. We have actually from South Africa. Oh, not as a brush. As a new image, please. Yes, there we go. We have from Southern Africa. I mean, it's more Central Africa actually. Always, it's a Rift Valley here. Dinotherium bosazi is from here. I think it's the smallest species of the bunch, one of the smaller ones for sure. But yeah, there is still a dinothere in the Pleistocene. Yeah, also didn't get Covironius, for example. I really liked the little Stegodon, although the segment itself, I think, should have ended with a baby death. So many Stegodon species, actually. It would have been cool to see, like, the contrast between, Stegodon Ganesha and Stegodon and the small Stegodon species they used here. I don't know which exactly they used, but yeah. Would have been nice.
Not gonna lie, we were robbed for not getting any amphitheaters, including mastodons.
Good. Yeah, I mean, would have been cool. More proboscideans would have been nice. On the other hand, I mean, they produced a lot of animals. Yeah, we'll see. Let us start with Avoy, our cutesy little cat-eared crocodile. And let me get the timer. 20 minutes. Okay, let us start in 1, 2, 3, go.
Not to draw the damn thing. That's fine. Let me see. So this guy like big ass. Let me. That's fine. Okay. Do you think we should have had any cetaceans or?
I mean, I would have loved to see cetaceans, especially the one that was actually on the poll today. I forgot its name, Platy something. That I think is a really, really cool one. But I also can see that in terms of cetaceans, the Pleistocene doesn't have that much to offer, just because like what we see today is largely already what we had back then. Like the cetacean faunas had established themselves pretty well.
Oh yeah, we already got like extant taxa.
Yeah. It could have been cool to like splice together maybe like modern day footage with some extinct animals. Like it would have been cool to see a stellar sea cow next to stellar sea bears.
Or maybe have like you could have like a bunch of gray whales. Yeah, gray whales just swimming by, and then like, oh, you see a whale, and then you see something imitating a whale.
Yeah, actually, that would have been interesting to see in interaction with like other marine life.
Now I don't know about like orcas or anything, because
actually,
that would.
You can see in this instance here like how robust Voy could get with like the similar to like what you see sometimes in Nile crocodiles, how with age they get more robust. Something to keep in mind.
Yeah, that is a thing. Crocodiles often get they get bulkier
Yeah, they get very
as they get
chunky.
older.
And at a certain age, they even change proportions. Like, I mean, crocodiles, as is widely known, like grow their whole life, but when they reach a certain age, it's no longer that they grow evenly, but it's only that basically the tail and torso stretch. And the skull stays the same, so the skull becomes proportionally smaller over time, but at the same time, the skull also becomes more gnarly.
Yeah, much more rugose.
Yeah. Like the rugosities on a very old Nile or saltwater crocodile are insane.
Yeah, this is a good example. Posting in stream materials for those interested.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See. Fuck, there's kind of wish there was like more better references than just a skull, but that's fine.
I mean, you will not get much better references, at least for the head of a crocodile, than its skull.
I mean, yeah. I was just trying to do a full body.
I mean, if you want to cheat, you can just have it with its head obscured, so you just have to draw an ordinary-looking crocodile.
I mean, that could work if there is no skull, but that's the issue. There's a skull. So I can't just like draw like a random ass tail.
I mean, you
and say,
still
"Oh,
can.
this is
You
supposed
still
you
can.
can.
Nobody is
Of course you can.
holding you.
I mean, nobody but myself. So I'm like, nah.
You're only holding yourself back, Dino.
And that's all right.
Something's just occurred to me that will permanently ruin this crocodile.
Mm.
It's basically got anime cat girl ears.
Yes. That's why I had said like crocodile with cat ears earlier.
Oh, right, didn't catch that. It's been a while since I've actually done one of these.
Same, honestly. I don't draw crocs that often, like at all.
13 minutes.
How much? Oh,
Bruh.
okay. So how has your week been, gentlemen?
It's all right.
Pretty good considering
I'm almost-
the release of Prehistoric Planet Ice Age was happening. So
Oh yeah, that is true. I managed to see that. It was quite fun.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
there are things that could have been better. There is so much discussion about that going on. But
Yeah.
I mean, there is a lot to be desired for sure. I mean, that's basically every other paleo stuff in a nutshell.
and yeah, if there was infinite money and infinite time and infinite
Yeah.
usual conundrum.
We hate executives. We hate executives. Grr.
Yeah.
We all do, Dilo.
Yeah,
Unless
we
you
do.
are an executive, of course.
No. I'm definitely not, dude. I'm not the problem. I'm not. Please. I mean, I'm speaking as if I am, but no.
I was watching Pinocchio in the other play. So,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, how
so that
was
was
it?
quite fun. I really, really liked it. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, we
Good
should mention is the Guillermo del Toro version
yes,
and not some of the many other songs.
Not
Yeah.
the dog shit Disney.
Father, when
studio.
can I be on my own?
Oh, I mean, it's slightly better than the live action.
I don't even remember live action. I mean, also there are several live action at this point. So.
Yeah, weren't there 3 Pinocchio adaptations alone in 2022?
There was
were.
buttload, yeah.
And only one of them was actually good.
Yeah, who thought that like adaptation of some classic literature like that would be so difficult?
Who would have thought it? But long story short, anything Guillermo del Toro touches is gold dust, and anything Disney touches is dog shit.
Yeah,
The moral of
honestly,
the story.
never trust a mouse.
Nope.
Never trust the mouse overlords. Though I will say the second Zootopia movie looks pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I was actually
do-
having a conversation with my cousins yesterday while I was like at Thanksgiving. We were basically talking about like what is sentient and what is not. And we know, obviously speaking, that the fish are not, but like what about like the completely marine, non-terrestrial mammals like manatees and cetaceans? Like, do they walk on land, also lose their ability to be sentient, and they're not viewed as citizens anymore?
Oh, within Zootopia, you mean? Oh,
Yeah, in Zootopia.
You think in real life, Josh?
No, I was very confused because you didn't say within that world.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't clarify
No,
that.
no, my no, it's also me. My brain didn't make that jump. But yeah, no, like the Zootopia universe in certain ways is similar to the Cars universe in that it like opens many dark alleys that I'm not sure I wanna explore.
Yeah, it's basically don't think too hard about this.
Yeah.
But it's so much fun to think hard about that, honestly.
Oh, it is fun. It's just a fun in the sort of this makes absolutely no sense sort of way.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a weird one for the Cars enthusiasts. Can cars interbreed?
I mean, well, okay, so if you make something like, let's say, a typical car, like a Honda Accord,
What is a
and
typical
it needs
car?
like what is it called, like
Can
SUV?
a minivan go
That's
together
not a
with a
typical
tank?
That is not a typical car, Dialer.
Okay, no, sorry, not an SUV.
I mean,
What
typical, it
is-
depends
what is
where
a
you
Honda
are.
Accord?
I don't know, a saloon car.
Saloon car.
Or what you guys would call a
generic.
station wagon.
Saloon car. Okay, yes, saloon car. If a saloon car and a minivan made, yeah, they would make a CRV or what is a CRV?
I don't know. You brought it up. I think what you're talking about, Josh. You brought up an ordinary house car with a tank. Surely the result of that would just be a half track, right?
Yeah, but then there again there is like other questionable things like, are cars born into a function.
So,
mean-
like, how things are in Transformers, then.
Yeah, like it's like presented as very much like modern day society on the one hand, but can a tank dream of being a racing car?
But greenlight that idea to Pixar, honestly. I mean, maybe they'll say like, "Oh my god, we got a smash hit."
I don't know. Also, would it
Yes,
be
aberrantologist,
frowned
how many chromosomes do cars have? That is very important to ask.
upon- Oh god.
I mean, oh god, this opens so. Yeah, you're right, Zach. This does open so many doors.
Hmm. And more than just the front doors, the side doors, and the boot.
Desert Leaper, that again like opens so many avenues of like
Hmm. So basically, engines would be the equivalent of a car's spark, then.
way.
This looks
You
like
know-
dog shit.
You know how.
I
you know the
I am a little bit familiar with Transformers law. Yes.
Well, basically, a Transformer's spark is the equivalent of its soul, its animus.
Yeah.
And if the spark is snuffed out, that's when they truly die. So in that case, what Desert Leaper suggests is that if that is the case, then a car's engine would probably be the equivalent of its. Would it be its heart or its brain?
Yes.
Two things could be true at once, I guess.
I am not happy with this sketch here, but it's the first. And crocodiles are good to warm up.
True.
Yeah, no, I gotta be real with you. This is like the worst possible like warm up sketch. So like, let's draw a croc.
I am so out of practice with drawing that, well, mine is the most simple of sketches imaginable.
And that is fine.
Yes, that's my excuse.
Looks like shit. Everything about this is definition dog shit, bro.
You're talking about your own stuff or mine?
No, my stuff, not your stuff. I mean, I wouldn't really say that out loud.
Only behind your back?
No, God, no. I'm not an asshole. Come on.
No, you'd say it to my face.
No, absolutely not, dude. Come on. You know me. You know I would never do such a thing.
I'm messing with you, Dad. I know you never say it.
No.
Exactly. For that we have the everyone excluding Zach group chat, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, such a thing is blasphemy, dude. It's blasphemy. Come on.
Thank you for fueling my paranoia further.
Always happy to be of service.
I'm guessing it is a group chat where everyone I have ever known laughs at me behind my back, including quite a few people you don't even know. But
I mean, not
just everyone.
officially.
Right.
I mean, come on. We didn't create the Zach hate club. Come on.
We didn't create it. It just spawned into existence.
Oui. I'm French now. Deal with it. This is what not drawing Crocs does to a motherfucker, honestly.
1 minute 30 seconds.
This is my tragedy, honestly. I'm just fuck. I hate it. I hate everything about this. I hate.
This is
everything
my
about my life
Hindenburg.
is hate. Yeah. I could have just done a fucking portrait at this point.
That's why I went with a portrait, because that's usually a good way to start things off.
Yeah, no, not a legitimate like full body. Well, not even. I only drew the arms, bro.
Something interesting we should have maybe also mentioned is that a lot of these things were found in caves. Madagascar has quite a few cave deposits.
From that.
Good to know.
I actually saw a crocodile in Madagascar.
Oh, true. I always forget that you were there.
Oh shit.
Yes.
'Kay. Time's up.
Oh, okay. Ah.
Can't even tell what pose I even want, bro. It's so
Okay.
dog shit.
Copy. Paste.
Oh, hi, Dan.
Post.
Welcome.
Oh, hello.
Who joins? Ah,
Hello.
it's the Dynamo.
Ah. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you earlier, Dynamo.
It's all good.
Hello. Did she get to play like Echoes at some point?
Yeah, I unlocked the Mammoth a couple days ago, and it is very fun.
Yeah, it's fun as hell. Like, I'm honestly in love with the game.
So we started off with Voe.
Indeed.
Should try drawing Crocs at some point. I need to draw more Crocs. Why did I make the fucking tail? Oh my god, I am crashing out already. I'm just shit sucks. That's fine. Even though it's not fine, it's dog shit.
The horny crocs are coming in.
The cat girl Crocs.
Yes.
Cat girl Crocs. It's fine. Just it's target practice. This shit's target practice.
Well, it's practice. Depends on what the target is.
Yes, the target is the croc itself.
In my super quick, not very out of practice sketch is basically just, well, There's only a certain part of mine where the distinctive features are visible.
Hmm.
Mostly because I spent as much time drawing something else.
I mean, what one can also do is simply like show the squamosal horns sticking out of some algae.
Yeah.
Yep. Sticking out of the water.
Yeah. Fanticant, we can never put every suggested animal into the poll. That is simply impossible.
Not enough emojis.
Yeah. Although, no, there was actually a time in the life of the server where sometimes we did not have enough suggestions to fill a poll completely.
Holy cow.
That was years
Those
ago.
were the before times.
The before times. Before I became famous and edgy.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Who are you summoning? And can I join?
You asking me?
Yeah, I heard like, I can't now. I don't want to butcher it because I can't tell what the hell it is exactly. But it's like yeah, it's whispering and shit.
Don't question it.
All right. I mean,
Okay, just reading something on the side. Yep. Let's expand chat to have a look at what people posted. Starting with Luan, who did this little portrait with stripy face. Looks like inspired by caimans. Something to keep in mind with crocodiles is that the lower margin of the lower jaw is very straight usually. So it looks a little spinosaurid in the moment. The way you did it. But fun little creature. Then we have the rodent witnessing the mayflies. Yes, with the sunbeam coming down, hitting the head. Very fun. I think you could have made the skull a bit wider. Crocodiles usually have very wide skulls if they are semi-aquatic. Like past the eyes, let's see it here on the skull. The skull flares out to accommodate like the huge muscles animal has for gripping down on prey. V-Swain coming in with a similar perspective here, a little bit deeper in the water. I see. Nice. Showing off the little hornlets behind the eyes. Very nice. Then we have Roadrunner from Hell, who drew Voy on top of a cat. Excellent cat. Best reference. Best reference you can ask for.
it's a cat.
Lolpie, isn't nature beautiful, guys? Interesting idea with the red squamosals here. I have to say, unfortunately, that is very unlikely because crocodiles, at least all modern day crocodiles that we know, have only a very limited amount of pigments they can produce / store in their skin. And none of it is red, or at least bright red. Like reddish brown appears, like looking at stuff like Tomistoma, for example, the false gharial. They can have quite intense reddish brown, but not really red. Going on, I know what you try here with the perspective, and doesn't quite work. I think like you want like the whole torso basically behind the head. At least I hope that's what you try here. Oh wait, no. I see what you did. You're just putting the legs on the skull because we don't have postcranial material. We have postcranial material. God damn it! It's just not well described.
Dang.
Bro.
Disqualified. No, I'm joking. Octoless with classic croc pose, Voy just floating there, lazily, being a good little boy. Look at him with his little cat ears. Wonderful. Then we have a genius with this quite fun-looking guy, nice proportions and stuff. I think the hind limbs could be a little bit slightly longer, maybe. But yeah, no, this looks pretty good. I think the jaw towards the back could be a little deeper. When you look on the skull here, you see how it gets deeper, and also like there's a certain thing that crocodiles do where the skull suddenly like past the tooth row goes up like this and then comes down in the slope here. This part here. Basically the part where the skull begins to flare out towards the back, and this is like for accommodating the huge jaw muscles. You see that also with these prongs on the palate that go down here. That's basically leading the huge jaw muscles into the skull. Yeah, that's one thing that crocs are known for. Salaria Egonson with another portrait here, but also a little bit of the front limbs are visible. Very cool. Let's see. I think overall you got down the basic gist of pretty nice. Nostrils were probably a little bit closer together. Keep in mind, crocodiles oftentimes have like a single opening there at the front. It's just divided with a little bony strap, basically. Which is also the case in Voy. You see it here. So they group together and oftentimes sit on like a little round plate, basically, the nostrils. Very fun stuff. I think nice inclusion here of the squamosal horns, very important. What is maybe to notice is that they wouldn't like go so gradually up behind the eyes, but the skull instead like goes a little bit like straight and then suddenly bumps up towards the end, and then comes down again straight to the skull table, basically. Words. But yeah, no, fun little drawing. Wait, something else. Oh, I should mention, you gave it 4 claws on the forelimbs here. They only have 3. All crocodiles only have, and most archosaurs really, have only 3 claws on the forelimbs. If they are present, the outer 2 fingers have no claws in crocodiles. I have Brontos here with what is this? Can't read this. Earlier you chat, but what is the first word there? What? But it looks fun. Apionus here coming in, trying to get the Voy off its butt by insulting it. Good old bird fashion. Yes, I approve. Fanticant coming in with a really fat but regal looking Voy, Now that is a voice that probably gorged itself on way too many Apionis chicks. It clearly regrets nothing. Good for him.
Yeah, honestly.
Alex, what are you doing? Did you just like Photoshop this quickly, or is this just a specimen with larger squamosal horns? Because sometimes we have like modern day specimens of certain crocodile species with enlarged squamosals. You better not do this here. Okay, next, Dilo. With the boy coming in here. Oh shit, indeed. I think proportions overall are pretty good. Skull might be slightly too large. Although it's a little bit hard to judge. Something that I should mention is the eyes are a little bit too far back, I think. They could be like a little more forward. In crocodiles, with few extinct exceptions, the eyes are usually around, if they have like normal proportions at least, the eye is like around the 1/3 mark of the skull, roughly.
Okay, so they're like a little too big.
Not too big, a little bit too far back.
Okay, so
The size is a little bit hard to judge in crocodiles just based on the orbits, because there's a little bit of variation. Okay, next. You can also just do it by like Velociraptor, who made the eyes closed. You don't have to even worry about the size. What a cutie patootie. Look at him go. Also avoiding the disaster of having more than 3 claws by cutting off the fingers there. Excellent. And we have Tears Forever with Voy basking in the sun. Very nice. I think the osteoderms are a little bit too unorganized. Crocodiles usually have a very rigid structure in the way they organize their osteoderms. They are very strict when it comes to that. There is like, you could write whole books about the different ornamentations that crocodiles do with their osteoderms. In fact, Armin is like working for years on an basically guide to crocodile osteoderms, just cataloging all the different patterns out there and their evolution, what is published on that, and yeah, there's a lot. On the skull here, it weirdly enough, it feels a little bit like Phytosaur-like, with a bump in front of the eye. That is something that Voy doesn't really have. It's like, this is something you find maybe in American crocodiles sometimes. Yeah, something to keep in mind. Also, I think the upper edge here of the lower edge of the upper jaw is a little bit too straight. There should be a little bit more waviness to the wool thing, but yeah. Okay. There is Alex coming in with his actual contribution. There we go. Much better. Very nice. And then we Axel, hello there. With this fun little frontal portrait. This feels like something out of Monster Hunters for some reason. It's very fun. The eyes would probably not face this much forward. Crocodile eyes usually are pretty laterally facing. For some reason, they never really did that. Crocodiles are less like visual hunters and more like going by nose. I suspect that's why they do that. And it's more important to like look out for rivals with their eyes than for prey. But yeah. Nope. Nice big squamosal horns. They would be in frontal view a little thinner. When you look at the skull here, you can see like here in this partial specimen quite nicely how thick the bumps there would be, and they are relatively similar in thickness all the way down, so they don't expand much or restrict much towards the top. So actually calling them horns is maybe not the best term, actually, and a little bit misleading. But yeah, nice white head and stuff. Then we go to who is this? Sleepy T-Rex, now going around with a mouse emoji I see for a name. Of to see it, we see a Homo sapiens facing swift demise, I hope. Because otherwise this will be painful for a while. Again, like frontal-facing eyes. Don't do that with crocodiles. They do be stupid like that. They don't look forward. They look to the sides. The squamosals would be probably a little bit closer together. Ultralucer with this meowing voy. Excellent. I think you gave it a little bit too many teeth, maybe? Or I'm not sure. Okay, average bear with a little voy. Also meowing, apparently. Damn, so many cat gators today. And there is little horned croc by Dynamo. Very pleasing shape here in the body. No details yet, but I quite enjoy that pose. And there we have voy coming in by Zach, going after a lemur, I guess.
No, that is.
Oh wait, no, that is that. Oh, I see. It's written up there. Madagascar hippo. Yes, good. Certainly a prey item they would have, considering we have 3 species of hippo from Madagascar from the Pleistocene Holocene. I think that the hornlets on the voy are a little bit too. They're a little bit too far swept back. Like when you look at the skull, they don't really go back. They go only up. Like they form like when you look in the profile of the animal, they form like basically like triangles on top of the head. Just sitting there, but nice dynamic pose, stuff like that. Next we have a casual soap muncher. Very cool little portrait. I love the gnarly look of the head you gave it. Also the eyes with the tiny pupils and stuff. Very cool. Yes, dreadful custodian of the Madagascan waters. Excellent title. Ooh, aberrantologist with this lovely little croc in the muck, in the soup, just vibing. By the way, one of my favorite segments in Ice Age was the Slop Sisters, how I call it.
Oh my goodness, yes.
The Slop Sisters.
That was beautiful.
Okay, Lolpai going in with the traffic lights. Fantastic. I see Sleepy T-Rex also did a cat-referenced voy. It's loafing. I've never seen a loafing croc. Probably because their anatomy does not allow it.
Yeah, I don't know if they can scrunch up quite that much. They kind of just flop there.
Oh no, it's a voy, police. No.
Fantastic.
Zera with a little scribble here. Look at him. He looks very concerned. I think the teeth are a little bit over the top here. And you might want to go with a slightly bigger canvas here to accompany the snout tip. Keep in mind the thing has nostrils, and the squamosals in shape are not bad. They're just a little bit too tall maybe here. But yeah, what a fun little dude. Oh, hi Skekdodo. Which direction are you? Always follow your nose. Always follow your nose. And sorry, I'm coming in last second here. Help, these teeth look wrong. I think they are okay. I feel like you can like put in 1 or 2 larger teeth. Like usually, like the tooth that like goes up, like in the gap here. is usually relatively large, and then there is one at the front of the first down curve that is also either at the front or in the middle of it that is enlarged. You can see it nicely in this skull here. How there is a bigger one here, and like how there's basically the wave in the bone in the jaw here is picked up and exaggerated by the teeth, oftentimes. It's a fun little thing to look at. Oh,
Yep.
and it looks like our poll is finished, and with 55% 'Anhydrodion has won, the giant terrestrial otter.
Honestly,
guys are
close
like-
call.
Yeah, closer than
I mean, only by
expected,
10.
but
10%.
we have a clear winner. Okay,
Yep.
next we have Albanurpaton on here.
Albernert,
Yippee!
pronounce it right. Where is the
Oh
my lord.
actually, I don't remember what we have for Albanurpaton itself.
I know the Pleistocene specimen is from Italy.
That much I remember, but I don't know. Albanurpaton itself is not the best of the Albanurpatontids, I think.
Mm-hmm.
There are certainly better ones. First and foremost, Caltodens, from the early Cretaceous. We also, of course, have excellent material from Myanmar in amber.
Hmm.
But yeah, don't use that for reference. It's not really good. But what the Myanmar stuff showed, what was already assumed beforehand, is that Albanurpatontids apparently had a projectile tongue based on the hyoids that were preserved in that case. Just showing for a second here how that looked in the fossil. We have this lovely little drop-shaped piece of amber with a skull and hyoids preserved in there. I think a little bit of skin is in there too. It's unfortunately a really beautiful specimen. But yeah, Myanmar amber. We try to ignore that. I should make the chat smaller again.
Let me turn the lights on.
I need to take another sip here. Talking with Desert Libra earlier too much. Let's see, Albanurpaton. Any better material? I mean, there isn't. Oh, here is actually a better photo of this lower jaw. You can nicely see it. So these guys have little teeth, and as you can see, based on the size here of the scale bar, these things are usually tiny. Expect the size of small salamanders to be the case. They are really weird, this whole group, for being overall very salamander-like, but probably much more terrestrial and scaly, actually. We have, in the case of Caltodens, and I think one or two other specimens, soft tissue preservation that shows little scales all over the body. And
Although, I think things of note, weren't they pretty deeply embedded in the skin? Like,
I don't think they would have looked really different from... I mean, maybe in structure they were different, but I think they would be still very visible. I mean, we also have like these tubercles all over the head, for example. And it would be weird if the head looked very scaly and the body was smooth and then like subcutaneously scaly. It's no. They are different from reptile scales, yes, but I think superficially they would look quite similar. Where do we have something here? Which one is this? Sometimes David Peters still has images on here. No, that is Keltidens.
Wrath of David Peters.
Yeah, this is skeletal reconstruction of Keltidens, for reference. Albinerpeton would probably look quite similar. This is the skull of Keltidens. And the specimen from Myanmar, what was its name? Yaksha, also looks quite similar. So they appear to be rather conservative, these little guys. And considering we don't have that much good material, let me quickly have a look here.
I found a comparison of multiple top views of albinerpetontid skulls.
Oh, nice.
Wait, hang on. I should screenshot the website.
I was about to, yeah, like, with caption maybe.
We have caption.
Clash Royale is such a dog shit video game, I swear to God.
What?
Albinerp. I already forgot his name. I'm butchering it.
Albinerpeton.
Albinerpeton.
There's some images of the... Oh, there's a waiting timer.
Okay.
There we go. Plus some images of the latest surviving material.
Is that from Peters?
What?
The
No,
one with
this
the
is...
colors.
With the colors, that is from Peter's side, but it's not his drawing. He just colored elements in. It says here. Okay. Albinerpeton. Oh, okay. It does say here. Okay, that is something to work with.
Yeah, this is actually from the description of a really nice guy from Japan, Shirerpeton.
Oh, true. We
Look
have
at
that
his
from there
skull.
too. Yep. What is it with Discord recently? Open outside. Now copy paste. And it's the lower two here that are part of this genus. There we go. Yeah. So basically little salamander / lizard-like looking thingies with tiny scales, ballistic tongues, and Sleepy T-Rex, please don't. Please don't.
Would I use something like maybe a salamander or a newt, or like proportions?
I mean, look in chat. There's a skeletal drawing of Keltidens.
Yeah, but it's only from above, not like laterally.
Yeah, but
I mean,
it will not look
that'll still
much
give you
different from a
proportions.
normal salamander in lateral view. It's the torso will be basically a cylinder. These things are tubes.
I see.
I mean, you can use modern day salamanders if you look for poses and stuff like that, but yeah, it's...
Could figure out a cool color composition unless there's like
Scacterosaurus are basically skinks. I wouldn't say that. Skinks have very different head shape.
These guys
Also-
probably are not scuttling around quite that fast.
Again, yes, they have scales, but skinks specifically have these overlapping scales. These guys don't have that.
Yeah, aren't they tiny, bony? Well, like
I don't
fish
think they're
scales, some fish scales almost?
bony, but yeah, oh God, the image of the fossil of Keltodens on Wikipedia is atrocious. You can see nothing. Is this one? Someone posted something on Twitter. This might be a good photo.
Posting a
Not-
paper of the environment.
Yeah. Let me have a look. Do we have? We have done Keltodens on flocking before, and looking for Keltodens brings up quite a few flocking results.
Mm-hmm.
I swear the Google results for Keltodens were once better.
Hmm.
Google is turning into dog shit. My God.
Mm.
Here's a black and white photo of the fossil. Oh yeah, Fossil Adder mentioning that we probably lost these guys because of climatic fluctuations going from cooler and humid to modern day Mediterranean climate. That is something for sure. I mean, amphibians in general oftentimes have problems with stuff like this.
Yeah, the environment paper that I posted, these guys hung out in a Italian refugia in the Alps that managed to still be humid and forested during one of the first glacial periods. Just the tree composition changed, and they were fine.
Yeah.
But then eventually, the Mediterranean climate hit.
Yeah, they were hit with
some point.
Bella Italia coming in, and don't worry, Desert Leaper. I mean, I was yapping a lot, and I probably shouldn't have that much.
I mean, we're all
I should be
right,
sorry
so-
that you have to like cut through all that material now.
Oh, one more fun fact. This ecosystem is karstic,
Yeah, put it into caves.
and at least according to this 2009 paper on the last Albinopterontids, they probably were doing a bit of burrowing and crevice living. So have fun with that.
Yippee! I love my karst.
Okay, I'm back.
If I
what's
could
been
rename
drawn?
myself, it would be Karsten.
What's being drawn now? Sorry.
We
just
are
got back.
about to start with Albinopteron.
Okay.
Okay, let's actually do that. In 1, 2, 3, go. Tiny scuttling creature, go.
Tiny ass. Right. I
Yep.
shall draw away.
Albinopteron panonicus.
The fuck? Start gallery, recovery, restore, example. Wait, what the fuck does Procreate want from me? I'll post
Your
it
soul.
in. Not now, man. Why does it want my soul?
I don't know.
I mean, if anyone who uses the program can tell me what that is and what I should do, that'd be cool. I mean, fuck, if if Alex is here right now, actually.
Alex helps a fellow procreator.
Procreator.
Oh goodness.
Sorry, I waited for months to make that joke.
Thought I planted. There's an X in the top right. Oh, I thought this was part of Discord. The fuck?
Eh. Classic.
Oh, this shit's weird.
Average Discord moment.
It's back to
So this-
drawing the...
So this thing was basically a small amphibian.
Yeah, small amphibian, but scaly.
Okay.
I can't find a paper on it, but all the sources I can see, which may be parroting each other, are saying they are pretty embedded in the skin, small, bony, and with like underneath at least some layer of skin. So maybe they look a bit bumpy, according to this.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, okay, you're looking at the bones.
Yeah.
Like we also have like little osteoderms in like modern days amphibians, and yeah. Oh, but it reminds me, we finally got the amphibian material from Bulver published today.
Nice.
A new salamander and a neuron specimens as well, which is nice. Actually, I was scaling the new salamander material earlier, and depending on what you use for scaling it, I estimate like a skull length of like 2 centimeters. You get, if it was a razor long-tailed specimen, decent size, over 20 centimeters. Also, we have Albinopterontis from there now.
Let's see. What kind of eye pupil should I give it? I think I might give it like. I'll just do round pupils, honestly.
No, a different brush.
Let me see.
Oh, Zach, by the way, would you be up for a little bit of cringe after stream, maybe, if your health allows?
I will see. I might be a bit tired by the end of it, but
Fair enough.
we can try.
Yeah.
Oh, may I mention something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I found the description paper of the Celtidon specimens with preserved skin from Spain and Italy. And I quote, hexagonal scales can be clearly seen lying within the orbits, suggesting that Albinorbitantids had eyelids, which would support the theory that they were largely or fully terrestrial. So you can make them blink.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yee.
Hmm.
Oh, this thing is oddly short-tailed,
Yeah.
especially compared to salamanders.
I mean, it makes sense if they were terrestrial. Why would they need a long tail?
Yeah, no, this would be like the scaly toad of like a salamander body plan type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe but are they like outside crown group amphibians or something?
I don't remember where exactly they fit nowadays.
That might be a giant question.
Giant question for a small animal.
Might also vary depending on who you ask,
Hmm.
as it's often the case with these things when there's no
Yeah.
living relative.
I mean,
Don't
tragically
cry.
not. Let's see.
Okay, my guy here is sitting in a karst fissure,
Ooh. Nice.
being illuminated. By some
I
light
gotta.
coming through.
Okay, so measure proportions here. So the tail should be as long as, like, let's say, starting from where the head is and ending to where the arms connect. That's how long the tail should be.
I mean,
A little bit
we
longer.
have it. At least
longer.
basing it on the Cretaceous Celtidans, yeah, just slightly longer. But
Okay,
again,
so-
a whole different genus, different time. I imagine it'd be a pretty prominent fat storage, a bit chunky near the base.
Could be.
Just shorten the tail
Oh, God.
drastically.
How much time, by the way?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the noise that these animals would be making.
Honestly, probably. Oh,
Nah.
amphibians do adorable things with defense postures, if anyone's still wondering about a composition.
Oh, yes.
Saurian CYH asks if these are claws in one of the figures. Wait, does this
I mean,
thing have
did they-
claws?
I was gonna ask, did they
Oh,
have claws?
I am not sure. Keep in mind, it's a David Peters thing. Might be that the unguals are just slightly pointy.
Well, let me see if it's in the Celtidans description. Where are you?
Let's see. 2, 3, 4. They would have had like 4 digits or 5.
4 at the front, 5 in the back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they got pointy little fingertips. If not true quote-unquote claws, something roughly similar.
All right. Make sure these little guys have the pointers. Sketch is alright, I guess. It's pretty alright. It alright. How sharp would the end of the tail be?
Uh,
I see.
Probably one of those unknowable things.
depends on how much soft tissue you put on top.
I mean, I don't want to make it too outrageous, but yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't be a pedal like a newt or something, because these guys are terrestrial.
Yeah.
Part of me is wondering if, with regards to its appearance, it may have looked a little bit like a rough-skinned newt.
Potentially.
Thanks.
Makes me wonder. Actually.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Getting too tired?
I think so. I might call it quits after this.
Fair.
Fair enough. Okay, just one more limb, and I think my sketch is pretty good.
Nice.
How many are you adding?
I only had 3. I need one more.
What? But they had 5.
Oh, I need to add 2 more. Oh. Oh yeah, this does remind me. They do have 5 digits in the back.
Yes.
See.
Like I believe modern salamanders do.
Yeah, I think basically all amphibians, modern day amphibians, if they have complete and not reduced limbs.
Amphiumas, my beloved.
I made the feet comically too big. That's alright.
The Bigfoot of Albinorbitonids.
The legendary Bigfoot. I would say it's of legendary status. Could I post my sketch and then ask if it's any good? Or should I just wait till the end?
No, you wait till the end, like everyone else.
Okay. I see. Doesn't work like that.
Yeah, otherwise, like, everyone would post constantly, like, work in progress, and we wouldn't get anything
Gosh, yeah,
done.
you're right.
Can't make exceptions.
You're right. Yeah, it's okay.
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Bruh, it's not okay.
Two minutes.
Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. You got squeakers here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, I'd be squeaking too, honestly.
JW, the guinea pig is loose again.
Oh no, somebody called Jake. Jake Dubs. I might have made the tail too long. I don't care, honestly.
Don't worry, that's why I care.
Ah, shit. You do the caring for me.
Casual soap muncher, would toad-like rough skin be possible? I would make it a little bit more scale-like.
Probably not toad-like. Maybe more of an even. If you're depicting the scales embedded under like a little bit of a thin layer of skin, I think they're all pretty even in size and evenly distributed. So
I like to imagine them somewhere between toad and beaded lizard.
I can see that.
Okay. It alright.
Oh, and there is the timer. Time to post. And I just wanted
my
to make
honest
some
to God.
final adjustments. Ah, fuck it, let me quickly do some. Just playing around with the curves a little bit. There we go.
Ooh, he's cheating.
I'm cheating on these Cheetos.
You know what? I'll just do a sketch. Just a sketch. Just line art. No colors. No bullshit. No nothing.
Have you not already?
I mean, yeah, I'm already done with the sketch part. I just thought I could just maybe add some last minute colors, but I'm like, nah, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this one. Would have needed another 10 minutes or so. A genius, just looking in chat. It's been a while since you said that, but I think actually the names not appearing in prehistoric planet Ice Age in many cases wasn't even the worst issue. It's just the most obvious. And that's the one that everyone jumps on. It's, or rather, like, the absence of names is the most... It's more like a symptom of a bigger problem.
I.e., the documentary that doesn't give you very much info.
Yeah, like there's this weird,
Hilarious.
there's weird assumptions being made about the mindset, curiosity, and acceptance of a general public. But also about these aspects in regards to kids, because clearly this is a show made for kids.
Honestly,
And I feel like, okay, yeah, you want to make it family friendly, but have you ever wondered how little dino crazy kids like to watch, like what they like to watch? It's like, yeah, I mean, having been a small dino nerd myself in the past, and have seen many little dino nerds growing up or even growing out of that. Like, learning all the names is a big part of the whole thing. Like, it's
I mean,
making
like-
it's basically like it's this active learning, this like showing off knowledge that you have acquired through that, and like knowing the names is one of the easiest things to do that, and like one of the most basic things to do that, and so important, I think, when it comes to gamifying science too, and making it accessible. You do not make science more accessible by cutting out the names of the things it is about.
Yeah.
I'm actually, as we speak, after stream I will continue this. As we speak, I have an open thing on Twitter where I am writing an answer to a lovely little science communicator named Tirzu.
Oh. You're responding
science
to that?
communicator.
I'm responding to the cum gun enjoyer, yes.
Go off, King. Go on.
Not pulling your punches, I see.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I'm not saying that in the tweet, but it is It is such a heaping shit of dog shit. Heaping pile of dog shit. My God, words. Yeah, no. Sorry, I might not be a psychologist, but I know my dino kids. I have actually read papers on that topic. I can cite you publications where it looks at stuff like the connection between the fascination of kids and dinosaurs, and knowing all the different and often complicated names is a big part of that. And it's just so incredibly stupid. Anyway, let's have a look what people posted in terms of albinerpodontids. Starting with Le Rodent, who posted this lovely little critter. Look at him go. The tiny creature. I think you are missing a toe on the back leg there. I only see 4 in the moment. But otherwise looks pretty alright. I think the eye should be more further forward. That's important. When you look at the skull reconstructions, let me open the thing here again. You can see that the orbits, this is basically the half of the skull length. This here, and the orbits are sitting in front of the half. So something to keep in mind. When making these reconstructions. Road from Hell coming in with the little creature. Here I think the orbits are a little bit the eyes are a little bit better positioned. The limbs look a little bit short, but otherwise the proportions are all right. We have a little beefy boy by Tears Forever. Love the shiny black skin you gave it. Very cool. Nice. Honestly, I should have also gone with the black skin. That is so much easier to render in such a short amount of time. After that, Velociraptor going in with something more colorful. I like the inclusion of the leaves here. Gives you an idea of how small this guy is. Nice. Mm-hmm. And we have Cera with this lovely shaded little doodle. Love the cool reflections on the skin stuff. Would have liked to see a little bit more texture, from the quote-unquote scales. But yeah, very cool. Is it? Oh no, the toe is just hidden behind the... Okay, yeah. Ultra Loser with this absolutely beautiful gooby. I think the tree in the background looks a little bit too small, or rather the animal looks a little bit too large. This looks more like an animal that would be around 30 centimeters. Based on the feeling of scale I get here. But yeah, otherwise pretty good. Again, I think the eyes could be slightly more forward, but just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Then we go in with Bear Wrangle, who did... Oh my God, they are tiny. Little albinerpodontids hiding in their burrow or karst fissure, while I guess a bear is coming by here. Very fun. Oh God, my throat. Octoless with these little goobers. Again, 2 of them, and one of them showing off a projectile tongue. Excellent. Maybe a little bit too high walking. This looks a little bit like a crocodilian high walking. Hard to say if these guys would be doing that, but based on the way the skeleton looks of more complete ones, like Calcedens, I think it would be probably a little bit more sprawling than that.
Probably.
Okay, Lolpie with...
Sprawling amphibians can assume a high walk when they're threatened or under certain circumstances.
Yeah. I mean, it's also more terrestrial. No. I have never... That's something that really is missing, I think, in the moment, are stuff like 3D reconstructions of the whole skeleton and like making assumptions about the biomechanics based on that. Mm-hmm. But Lolpie coming in with a little, why is it smoking? Yes, don't be like him, kids. But also, that must be an incredibly small cigar. like it must have been like produced by infant Cubans. Looking at this, if you think about the size of this Albinurpertontat. A genius with this very fun little creature. I love the fat deposit in the tail you gave it. Very cool. A little bit gecko-like. But then again, like the rest does not look like a gecko, so pretty good. I think again the eyes could be maybe it just a tiny bit more forward. I feel like. Keep in mind when let me zoom in here. The like middle of the skull is around here. So this is the orbit. This part here. And then the eye would sit in here. And this part would be basically visible. Probably. So middle of the skull. So it's in front of the middle. Here basically. Here's the nostril, end of the skull, roughly like that. It's and when a genius pretty close already, but like it's like the eye is like more in the middle of the head instead of slightly in front. Here in Alex actually, he needs to be silenced. That is pretty much on point, I think, in terms of position. You could make the lower jaw a little bit deeper, like you see that nicely in Kelterdance. When you look at the jaws of these guys, they have a slight chin to it, which is very fun. Something you don't really see in other amphibians. Very, very interesting stuff. Captain Trololo with this fun little boy. I love the coloration with the white finger and toe tips. Again, the eyes would be probably more forward, like it's behind the midline here. But yeah, otherwise, what a goober. We have Sam Luan coming in with Albinurperton. I very much like this rendition. Very cute. Is having the little scorpion here is maybe a little bit misleading because this guy would be probably the same size as the scorpion.
Yeah, that's got to be like a newborn of one of the smaller.
It must be a newborn scorpion. already very aggressive. It would be probably better to have like a medium-sized roach there for comparison, or like a ladybug. If you put a ladybug in the same size, that would be probably pretty good.
A common European field mouse threatening it.
That might be too big for the Albinurperton to take down.
It'd be the other way around.
Yeah. Oh god, I still have this concept for a book in one of my folders called Pocket Prehistory, where I wanted to do like life-sized renditions of like small prehistoric animals, and Albinurperton was in there, or Albinurpertontits. In general, because I just simply want to show people how fucking small these things are. Well, yeah, next Dilo here with his little rendition. I think that's pretty good. Again, like many other people, the eye I think is a little bit too far back. Should be a little bit more forward. The chin a little bit more pronounced, like the snout tip here. But no, otherwise, nicely done. And yeah, I would probably make the tail like shorter by like 20%, but then again we don't have a complete specimen, so yeah, could be. We don't know. Salaria Eganson with this little green guy, just getting its color here, I see. Nice. So finishes at some points, regular legs. Also again nice fatty tail with fat deposits and stuff. Struggled with legs and feet. That is totally fine. We were all there at some point. I think you can position especially the shoulders a little bit deeper, a little bit further back, It would also make the torso a little bit longer, potentially, but it's too late for that at this point. And as mentioned, again, like eyes would be in front of the midline. Basically, like if you take the eyes and move them one eye length forward. But I quite like how you did the eyes here. Very nicely drawn. What do we have here? We have Sleepy T-Rex with, oh my god. Albanurpaton laughed as it fell. No! Into a karst fissure it went, to be never seen again. Came too close to meeting us. Oh well. There are Brontos here with a delicious Entling. My god, Brontos here. I want to punch you right now. How dare. That poor thing.
Oh.
Look at him. He doesn't deserve this.
Maybe it does.
Little
None of us
guy.
deserve mortality.
Next, Weezwain with projectile tongue here on full display. Very, very cool. Again, very good. No. Ooh, it's banana. I just noticed a banana. I was about to say very cool coloration. That's just a banana. Projectile tongue, good eye placement, I think. It has a nice eye shadow, actually. Yeah, nope. That's a pretty good Albanurpaton, I would say. Although with little flies here getting eaten. Very cool. Aberrantologist with a black boy here. Very nice. I think that. There's that. No, actually, if you take the soft tissue into account, it's weird, but is plausible. Nice texture also with a slight paddly look to the skin. Very cool. Fix the neck. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, Axel, with consider it a baby, because otherwise it cannot look crappy. I mean, that's the thing with salamanders, at least. I mean, we don't know how the ontogeny of Albanurpatonids looked like. I don't think we have any juveniles, but salamanders, at least, when they are born, yes, they first have gills, but their proportions don't change that much. They look very quickly, basically like adults, but smaller. They are funky like that. But yeah, no, I don't think it looks that crappy. I think if the torso was like 20% longer, I think it would be pretty fine. And the legs are maybe a little bit too stretched. Should be a little bit more sprawled, I would think. But yeah, what a goober. And then we have Dynamos Albanurpaton being very angry at this little carnivoran here.
A little raccoon dog.
A little raccoon dog. Nice. What a goober. Wait, we had raccoon dogs already in the Pleistocene over here?
Yeah, that's the funny thing. The genus of the raccoon dog genus had a widespread species across all of Europe. They died in the Middle Pleistocene, and then humans reintroduced the genus in the fur trade.
Yeah, they have become a slight problem over here over the last decades.
Early Pleistocene rewilding.
Yeah, unwittingly. The local ecosystems are not that amused. Resting in fern sites. Very nice one. Gekdodo here with a slight paddly skin texture. I think the hands and feet are slightly too small. It could be a little bit larger. At least when we take Caltodens as a template here. But no, otherwise pretty good. Then, there is a Colored Boys by Average Bear. Loves a little blue feet. What goobers. Yes, lol pie. That is an appropriately sized cigar. Probably. I suspect to be the right size. The cigar would probably need to be the same size as the animal. Also, maybe half of it is already smoked away. So, yeah. Not gonna be around. Armin sending already Mekosuke's references in chat. Good. Let's see what other people put. Saurian with the tiny goober climbing over some limestone here. Very nice. Loving the sun rays coming down and stuff. Cool beans. And there we have Christmas Muncher with this little guy. Ooh, it's doing some tail wagging, I see. Again, I think the eye could be slightly more forward, maybe. Tiny bit. It's hard to say. It is hard to say from this perspective. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's actually fine. Lovely skin folds here on the limbs and stuff. Nice. Question is if that would work that well with the eye spot on the tail, considering. I mean, if you had put like some more soft tissue on there, some fat deposits or skin folds, I think that would work visually better. Because in the moment it looks a little bit like a disease. But, yeah. Anything else? I think that's good. Okay, time to reduce chat size again. Floop.
Yep.
Zoomy outie. Okay. And yeah, we do indeed have Mekosuke's next.
I will be.
I like how.
Now. I will see you guys when I see you guys next.
Yep. See you, Zach.
See you.
Good night, folks.
Yep.
Okay, Mekosuke's.
It's so funny. I was gonna say that it's so funny that this is our one Pleistocene only like flocking stream, and yet so far we have not drawn a single mammal.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because a certain show gave us so many mammals that we are not really in further need of one.
I mean, we're all fatigued by mammals. I mean, to be fair, if we want to be realistic, like the moment we start drawing a mammal, or by we I mean me, we will all say that, oh, I hate drawing mammals.
Death.
The average paleo artist cannot comprehend the majesty of mammals.
Which is why I don't like being average.
Yeah, because they start with dinosaurs.
Okay,
So-
let's start with Mekosuke's little island boy. Only some of them, at
Mhm.
least.
Island
me-
boy.
Bring up the map again. Mekosuke's is known. From the one hand, we have it from little islands over here. That's New Caledonia. Actually, I think it's New Caledonia. And this here, was it Fiji? No, it wasn't Fiji. Oh god,
No, Fiji had Volia, right?
Fiji had Volia. Yeah. Also a Mekosukean. There is some confusing stuff in the moment when it comes to Mekosuke's. Very, very different skull reconstructions for both species, to the point where I would not call it the same genus based on these reconstructions.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very different. For these reasons, we will probably today only use these more conventional reconstructions, because what else is out there is very freaky. Mekosuke's was a terrestrial crocodilian, like probably many Mekosukens were. Although it is kind of a meme at this point too. Like looking at the skull, for example, for Quincana, we do not know if this guy was that terrestrial. It is often depicted. It's a little bit similar to what we have in Caprosuchus, where we always assume, oh yes, that's a terrestrial one because someone at some point said that. We do not know for sure. But with Mekosuchus, it's pretty likely that this guy was very terrestrial. Apparently, there is a lot of material of Mekosuchus. Unfortunately, though, next to nothing of it is described. To give you an idea, by the way, how weird the other reconstruction of Mekosuchus is, the other species, I posted the skull reconstruction in chat. This has, as you can see, very little to do with the reconstructions of the other species, which begs the question, how were these two placed into the same genus in the first place? Then again, this might be just the way this is reconstructed.
Yeah.
Maybe the other one is actually looking more like this. Maybe this one is actually reconstructed wrongly. Hard to say. Very hard to say.
Also, for extra tragedy, some of the island, some of these species, like the ones we have from the Pleistocene and Holocene, they died out roughly 3,000 years ago, or more recently, maybe.
Yeah, I think.
Which is insane.
I think one species is known to overlap with human occupation, at least. It's not great.
Yeah.
There is also should mention that this idea that Mekosuchus might have been partially arboreal. There is apparently no real basis for that. Terrestrial, yes, but not really a climber. Also of note is the dentition, which is relatively typical crocodilian in the front, but towards the back, the teeth become clearly more adept for crunching on stuff, durophagus. And it has been suggested that these guys would be snail eaters. It's also a rather small guy. As you can see in, that's the elephants, in the map here, the grid here is 1 by 1 meter. This is a small fella. But certainly not a fart smeller.
Nah.
If this was because of its diet or like in general ecology, and that these animals always were small, or if this is an example of like island dwarfism, it's hard to tell. We don't know enough about Mekosuchines really to tell. Like Quincana from the Australian mainland obviously is larger. But we also have, for example, Trilophosaurus. Or was it Trilophosuchus? I'm not 100% sure right now.
It might be Trilophosuchus.
It might be Trilophosuchus. Yeah, no, I think it's Trilophosuchus. And that thing is also razor small.
Oh, where's that one from?
That is mainland Australia.
Oh, that's Miocene of mainland Australia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, that makes it, as I said, like Armin has written a lot about these guys. He made most of the things. He wrote most of the things regarding these animals on Wikipedia. So if you need to learn anything about these guys, that is a very good starting point. I think it's also it has a the Wikipedia page, I think, has a like good article badge now, something.
Ooh, nice.
A fat fluffy bunny. I love joining in streams because it's like a podcast to me. I have no idea what you're talking about in the slightest, but it's so
I
calming.
mean, it is actually. The more I think about it, the more I feel like, yeah, no, I'm in a legitimate podcast.
Dilo, but I hope you at least understand slightly what I'm talking about.
I mean, yeah, I know necessarily that it's not a podcast, but
no, I mean what I talk about, not that. The content of my. I hope you understand the content of my words.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
Please,
really...
someone. But fat fluffy bunny, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, we won't judge you for it. Or maybe we would. I don't know.
Okay. Mekasukas.
Do you have the island size charts that feature some of these?
I don't have one with Mekasukas, I think. When I made that one series with like island size charts, I deliberately went for islands that were barely covered so far. Which is why it's not on here. I have Fiji. I have Voi.
Okay, Volia's from Fiji.
Not Voi. Yeah, Volia.
Volia. Mekasukas is from both New Caledonia, like the Holocene ones, both New Caledonia and Vanuatu.
Vanuatu was the one. Yes. Why is GIMP black right now? God damn it.
Skekdodo inexpectatus is from New Caledonia. Kalpokasi is from Vanuatu.
Yeah.
Both Holocene.
What you see on the reference I use here and that Armin provided, that is inexpectatus. But here is Fiji Island in the Holocene, the stuff that we lost basically. We had some pretty cool stuff. There is fragmentary remains of turtles, potentially myolated. Volia, as said from here, like there's different specimens. Some might hint at something over 2 meters and so on. We have flightless birds, of course. We have like a large pigeon, similar in size actually to a dodo, but closer to related to like a crowned pigeon. We have like boas, quite large iguanas, and a relative of Sylviornis from here as well, another animal from New Caledonia, otherwise known megapods and stuff. It's an interesting assemblage. Okay, new layer. Boop. Let us start with Lemecosuchus. This funky little creature. In 1, 2, 3, go.
Yippee.
Oh god. Okay, different brush.
Oh, hey. May I bring up something unrelated but very cool?
Oh,
Wisdom the Albatross is back on Midway Atoll for another nesting season.
nice.
75 years old, at least. Dang.
That's some dedication.
Mm-hmm. The world's oldest known wild bird, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put the article in other talk text. Absolute legend of a creature.
Yeah. This is something I only noticed like later on in the novel Raptorette by Bob Becker. There's an ornithochyrid in there. This is a reoccurring character. And it's said to be like over 40 years old and basically like has stopped breeding because it feels like, I have done enough of this. Let's enjoy retirement. And that at the very end of the novel, like it turns up again after being like absent for like a year or so and has a partner again.
Amazing.
There's some really, really cool ideas, honestly, in that novel. Very much recommend that. If someone is still looking for potential Christmas gift ideas.
That's a good one.
Reminds me, before December started, I wanted to put together like a bigger post with recommendations in that regard.
Good idea.
And I also wanted to ask for recommendations because I have no fucking clue what to wish for this year. There's one exception, and that is a Spinosaur Tales book by Hone and Witten. Okay, 15 minutes, 50 seconds. Desert Leaper, something for the wheel? Thing is, we already have quite a few things from islands on the wheel. And I love islands, but people begin to shout at me if I add too much to the wheel from islands. Let's give it this dark green. That's like light coming through the canopy. The animal itself is not green. Green is not a color that crocodiles can produce. It's usually either lighting or algae clinging to the scales. If I had more time, I would render this guy with a snail between the jaws, but alas.
Ye-
If I remember correctly, there is like a New Caledonian collection with like hundreds of bones, not
Yeah, I
more,
remember
from
Armin
these
talking about
guys.
that.
And it's mentioned in the literature and nothing else apparently. I think there might be like a photo where you can see like tables full of Mekosuchus material, basically. Would be really nice if somebody did a like big revision of this genus at some point. Should have fundraiser for like Armin travel costs to go down to New Caledonia.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Don't send the Australians, send the Austrians.
Mm. The Great Mekosuchine field trip.
Nine minutes.
Wait, how many minutes?
9.
Eh.
You can do it.
No, my composition idea is too ambitious. Which is a me problem.
You sound like Petite.
Yeah.
I was about to say that's quitter talk, but no, that's Petite talk.
Yeah.
6 minutes. He's dying. Quick, sit up.
I think I might be depicting. I think I'm depicting something that I don't think anyone else has depicted before with Mechasukas. But I
That
checked
is
and it does
totally
line up
possible,
orally.
considering there isn't that much paleo out of it in the first place.
Honestly, yeah, that's not really not saying much.
Oh, don't forget the ear openings. Three minutes. Fat Fluffy Bunny. I am not from Austria. We are talking about Armin, another regular person here on the streams. He is from Austria. I am from North Rhine-Westphalia, northern Germany.
Yep.
If I was from Austria, you would hear that. Unless you are not familiar enough with German accents. But yeah. Austrian German sounds a little different. I'm from high enough in north enough in Germany that what I speak is considered High German. And it's not something that Tolkien made up. 15 seconds. Very happy with this one. Ooh. Okay. Post.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely an idea I'm gonna have to work on later.
Roadrunner from Hell. Yes. I think you actually find it online when you look for it. Alan Faunla of Fiji. Let me actually, for people who are interested, grab all of these. Nope, that is not the newest version. This one, this one, this one, and this one of Hardtech Island. Some of them might be slightly outdated at this point. But yeah, it's 7. I started with Luzon in Indonesia first. Back then, shortly after Homo luzonensis was published. Putting that into other talk. I see what you did there, Wiswine. Getting DMs again here. Lolpie. Oh, another Austrian. I mean, mostly I can understand Austrians. It becomes tricky with people from Switzerland. East Frisian. Okay, fat fluffy bunny. Yes, yes. Of course. The Frisian dialects are sometimes incomprehensible. Yeah, it's more like summoning demons, but in a friendly manner.
Huh.
Yeah, especially like each little county has its own version as well. So yeah.
Enjoy.
Oh really, Lorpie? I remember I was with a friend from Switzerland at some point at the zoo in Zurich, and we walked by a group of school kids, and they were babbling about something. I didn't understand a single word, and I asked him, "Hey, did you understand any of that?" And he was like, "Nah, no clue." Englishman trying to speak German while being piss drunk? Yeah, that, I mean, Plattdeutsch is kind of like that. I think it has more Dutch influence in that sense, like drunken Dutchman trying to speak German. It's a fun thing. Okay. Let's do. Oh, I still have the chat disabled there. Ooh, bloop, bloop. Discord window, please. May I grab you? May I increase your size? The hell? I cannot move it anymore.
Oh no.
Why is it not giving me the option? Can I? No, that is the mask with a logo. Are you shitting me? What if I? Make it like in and out. It doesn't want to let me. I guess we are trying this way then. Goddamn OBS. Okay, let's have a look at what people posted, starting with Roadrunner from Hell, who did this little scrunkly creature here. Skull got a little bit shorter. I mean, limbs are lacking a little bit in muscles here. Fun idea with a spot there on the tail. Meeting that iguana. Oh, that iguana! Oh god, I shouldn't have posted that earlier. What I posted was Fiji. It's not. Nah. I posted Fiji, not New Caledonia. New Caledonia has no big extinct iguanas, to my knowledge.
Wait, what about Vanuatu?
Vanuatu might have. But then again, that species from there we explicitly didn't do because it might be really fucked.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because Inexpectatus from New Caledonia is relatively well understood compared to that other one, which might... I posted the skull reconstruction earlier with a really weird head
White
shape.
Hunterensis?
Yeah.
That's not one of the Holocene ones. That's Oligocene Australia. The other Holocene one from Vanuatu starts with a K.
Or that one.
Which is frustrating. Because that's not indicated in the comparison.
Or that one.
Kalpakasi.
Yeah, but it's... yeah.
We only have a maxilla and a tibia and fibula from that one.
Not much to go off.
That's
yeah.
from Vanuatu.
But more importantly here, again, blue is a color that crocodiles probably cannot produce or form.
Yeah.
Okay, next. A genius with the little Mekosuchus just vibing here. Very nice. Would like to see a few more teeth in there, but nice pose, good proportions. Really pretty. Luan coming in with Mekosuchus and a little butterfly. Very pretty. I think the tooth here at the very back could be a little bit smaller, but otherwise very nicely done indeed. Oh, also don't forget the ear openings, the little slit behind the eyes. Important thing, Velociraptor. We talked about this. These guys wouldn't be arboreal. Or at least there's no indication for it. I mean, on the other hand, we see sometimes alligator climb over fences, so I guess, yeah, if it really wanted that one big snail sitting on the log there.
African slender snouts being 20 foot up in a tree moment.
Yeah. I mean, I did the Mekosuchine fall out of a tree before. So, yeah. Stralosuchus in front of Aurora. V-Swain, very, very nice reference here with Clint's reptiles.
Yes.
Very fun. I love its shit-faced grin.
Someone should send this to him because he knows about Mechasuchines.
He should. Very cool. If you post this on social media, tag Clint. Brontos here with New Caledonia. We talked about it beforehand. Big Sylviornis here with... Is that is that supposed to be Mekosuchus down here? Because I cannot really discern it. It might as well be a large beetle. I think you went a little bit too far with Sylvianus and forgetting a little bit about the crocodile. Must be a juvenile too, if that is one. Boy. Okay, next. Lolpie. It was another cat reference. I don't think cats work that well for these guys here. I mean, this is nicely shaded and stuff. But as mentioned earlier with Voy, crocodiles don't have forward-facing eyes. That is true for Mekosuchus as well, as far as I'm aware. Again, there's very little to go off, but it would probably not have eyes like this. Oh, good. But it looks very fun. Saurian with... oh no, I just realized what I'm looking at. Mekosuchus looking at the footprint of a human. Ah, joy. It's the beginning of the end.
Uh-huh.
Paradise Lost.
3,000 years too early to be in the pet trade, unfortunately.
Yeah, honestly, like, if it had held on for a few more 100 years, the pet trade could have probably saved it. Oh, God. Also finished Voy. Look at the beast. Nice. And there, very cool idea. Average Bear going in here with Sylvianus, going after our little Mekosuchus had just ate, or is attempting to eat one of eggs. Excellent use of that Durophagus dentition. Nice. Octolus with a little Mekosuchus here walking over the beach, having something in its jaws there that looks like something crustacean-like. Lobster. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's an island. There would be lots of beaches. There would be lots of food on these beaches, potentially, so...
Oh, this thing definitely crunching through hermit crabs. Wait, are there coconut crabs on?
I think they are wide enough spread that they probably are there too.
Oh, that'd be a fun interaction.
Considering the size, yeah, like a not fully grown Mekosuchus, like wrestling with a big coconut crab, that would be a sight.
That's dangerous.
That would be quite dangerous. Lolpie doing another cat reference. However, I'm sorry, but you made it look like a crocodilian cow now. But it is very cute. Okay. Then Celeria Agenson with Mekosuchus and Sylvianus once again here. Look at this boy. I have to say, you made it a little slightly necklace. It needs a little bit more neck there. And maybe slightly little smaller nostrils. It looks a little bit large. But otherwise a nice little guy. Look at that. Skekdodo going back in with something quite stylized. Google-eyed tree freak. Excellent. Just hanging there. Menacingly. In the trees, not knowing what it's doing there. Then Alex... Oh, God. My throat. Who's down for Jackbox? Maybe a little. On the other hand, I also wanted to do a little bit cringe, so I'm undecided. Little Mekosuchus here, hanging out on a log, with the little beetle there. Very fun. Look at him go. And then we have Dynamo. Ooh, I see what you go for here. Mekosuchus going after domesticated pig, the pride and joy of the local villagers. They are not amused.
I checked. Just real quick, I checked, and pigs were introduced to Vanuatu around 3,000 to 2,000 years ago, which is...
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, that is probably like the largest like livestock you can relatively easy move from island to island.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
And also, the Vanuatu populations are prized for being regularly intersex. nowadays.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
it's a whole thing. They're very cool.
Very interesting. Captain Trollu with Voy and Mikusukas. Very fun. Very cute little guys. And we have Omi Shiori here with 2 species, White Hantarensis and Inexpectatus. Again, be careful with using the skull reconstruction of this species here for reference. Not only because it's like not Pleistocene, but also it is so different from other Mekosukins that we know that it is questionable if that was reconstructed correctly.
It looks like it was based on a Sebekid.
It is not even it. You know, that thing looks a lot like God damn it. What was its name? Tarascosaurus? No, not Tarascosaurus. Oh god, no, that was an Abelisaur. A crocodilian from Last Days of the Dinosaurs, Pot's Journey. There is a crocodilian.
Allodaposuchus,
that's the name. Yes.
Oh no, but it wasn't really Allodaposuchus because that one looks like normal croc. It was their Notosuchus. It was their Notosuchus model reused.
Yeah, they just reused that. And it's a freaky model that is heavily outdated and really weird. I have seen Allodaposuchus, the one of the specimens in person in Spain. Looks nothing like that. But yeah.
Don't use the Notosuchian for Allodaposuchus
reconstructions. No, don't. Okay, Axel next here with what a beautiful serene scene with our Mikosuchus looking at dinner in front of it. Very fun. Don't forget the slit-like eyes, not eyes, ears behind the eyes. In general, I think I would make the post-orbital region a little bit larger, a little bit more extensive, but otherwise, fun little drawing. Oh my god, Ultra Loser with Mikosuchus. He's about to throw down like epic rap battle with a local Sylvianus. By the looks of it, it's like an album cover. Give it a Dutch angle and like a high contrast, and you have new IP. Then Aberrantologist. Ooh, I see what you did there in the background with the foliage. The local Araucarias. Nice. Very good. Mary Soapmuncher with hey, it's a different composition from Voy. It's looking to the left. True. Yes. I mean, totally fine. It's just a little doodle. Don't worry about it. Relax, dude. Love how crusty it looks. Good boy. Oh, in comparison here, actually. Nice. Okay, let me save this one. Mikosuchus. Actually, the second time I'm doing Mikosuchus on stream. But only the first time on flocking. So we're good. Oh, I'm also still on this mode. Boop. Slime Gamer, where's the Terror Bird? It's gone. Because
already done.
We already did Psilopterus on a flocking.
Yeah. And also the Pleistocene material is only arguably referred.
I mean, I think that is I don't care about that, really, that part. But yes, we actually had a poll to determine who gets into this last piece here, Anhydrodion or Camelops, the giant camel. And as it turned out, the giant non-aquatic otter and Hydrodion won that. 55% of the votes.
Finally, a mammal.
Let us see what references we can find for this guy.
I think it's pretty fragmentary, unfortunately, but
Yeah, I remember like snout bits and stuff, and jaw elements.
pretty robust.
Yeah. Someone made an size chart slash skeletal drawing at some point. It's not much. It's not much.
Yeah.
So who tagged me in the other channel here? Just Gulopithecus. Thank you. Yeah, it's a big boy. It's funny, before the paper came out that claimed it to be terrestrial, I made an reconstruction of this guy. This is like very, very early sketch. You still find it on Google, where I envision it as a mammalian crocodile. Still likes this drawing, but yeah, it's very outdated. These guys would probably not hunt as like ambush predator from the riverbanks. Yeah. I remember when this went through the press. This is the image that was everywhere. Frontal view of the parts we have. You also nicely see here how big it is compared to the local hominids.
Yeah, although I think that's Enhydrodon Dikike. Where was that from?
Yeah, that is. Well, let me check. Pliocene. See. Yeah, we should mention there are several species.
Okay, I found the more recently named and also very slightly later and slightly larger one, Omoensis. Omoensis. This is the one that's been referred to as lion-sized.
Bronto's here, not yet. We didn't even start yet.
Oh goodness. Yeah,
there's I think even less for this one. I just looked up and this is material I found. It's not good. All of these giant otters are not known from really good material.
Yeah.
From what I can see.
Though, at least.
Oh, what is this? A partial cranium? Still not the best, but this is like an old drawing.
Oh, is that from
Sivalensis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and Hydrodon had a couple of species from Miocene to the earliest Pleistocene.
What is the closest living relative?
Great question.
That is funny. When we take the phylogeny from Wikipedia, next living relative would be sea otters. The complete opposite. There is not any otter that is more aquatic than these. Oh, good.
This lineage of big Durophagus fellas, it's been split up, then put back together, then shuffled around the otter family tree, but I think sea otters aren't the best reference for them, but that's probably what they're
I wouldn't use them for reference really. I would suspect, and I think you can see it also. Wait, actually, let's have a look at sea otter skeleton. how big is the humerus in these guys? Or how robust? Yeah, I think it's more slender in Anhydriodion. Like these guys would be a little bit longer legged. I think proportionally, slightly at least. So yeah. Also, one should maybe mention the fur on these guys. I would potentially not look like in modern day otters because they wouldn't need to keep oily.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't
not for
worry about like getting their undercoat wet. Which means you can probably, when it comes to the fur, better look at other mustelids.
Potentially, though they might also be constrained because other Anhydriodon species like Civilensis are thought to be more, at least from what I'm reading, more conventionally aquatic. So Homoensis would start to deviate from that, I would assume?
Hard to say. But if they are terrestrial, really, there would be no reason for them to oil up.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering how quickly would you lose that? Because some of the species of Anhydriodon and also Civionyx, its cousin, are thought to be terrestrial and others aquatic.
Yeah. I feel like when looking at the Anhydriodion in prehistoric planet Ice Age, I have heard that from a few people that for them that was one of the less convincing models, and the fur texture was one of the issues. I was also not the biggest fan because I feel like it did not quite work. I feel like they tried to go for a hybrid between like other mustelids and otters, and that wasn't quite working. Yeah, it's hard. Like for example, I would potentially look at weasels for reference of the fur. Probably razor short stuff. Hard to say. Actually, looking at giant otters, giant river otters today might give you an idea for the animal because they are so much larger than most other otters. And so proportionally their fur is shorter. Like the hairs aren't shorter, but because the animal is so much bigger, it doesn't obscure so much the underlying soft tissue, so you get a better idea for like the muscle mass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Although, of course, proportions and so on are probably very different. Yeah. The lion-sized death slinkies. What to do with them? What to do with them?
What if you put them in a tree?
I can't really imagine these guys climbing.
Yeah, no, not at all regularly, but in the same way, there's like 1 or 2 photos of a young elephant in a tree.
Yeah, no, it's like, okay, going from water onto land, relatively easy. Now becoming arboreal, oh boy.
Yeah, no. No.
Also at that size. Yeah. Oh, actually, this is a nice photo where you can see in a giant river otter the muscle mass coming through at the shoulders and stuff. Not with that fur texture, but otherwise I think that is a relatively good reference for soft tissue amount and stuff like that.
Suppose you could also have them around the base of a tree looking up at something they've just cornered.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just a cheetah struggling to hang on.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Or,
very
you
funny.
know, an
I
antelope or a leopard
realized
there.
watching that segment with the giant otters that it very much felt a little bit like a scene out of Afterman by Dougal Dixon.
Huh.
Where we also have these different predator guilds coming in at the carcass, and like there is some larger mustulid looking thingies in there as well. It felt
Fun.
it's something one is not used to seeing.
Yeah.
Okay, just looking if there's any more good references one could use here. Yeah, it's ooh, is this maybe? Come on, Facebook, give me that. It's a fun one. Okay, yeah, I think I
just
can work
gotta-
with this.
A genius asks, should we give them even minimally webbed feet?
Ooh, maybe the remnant
Yeah.
of that. I think this is a feature that would be lost very quickly.
Probably.
Yeah, like it's so little soft tissue between the toes. I think this is something that would be probably gone in a geological instant. Oh, see you, Skektoru.
Oh, see ya.
Fat Fluffy Bunny. Yeah, I mean, this is very speculative, this reconstruction based on 2 bones. It's just that we have a very good understanding of otters in general. So there is quite a bit of extrapolation you can get out of that. And in the case, for example, of the lifestyle being on land, I think that is based on isotopes.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
believe
So like they looked at the chemical composition of the teeth and determined, hey, this thing did not hunt in the water. But, and before we start, I'm quickly going to the toilet, so you guys can think about what composition could work with these guys, and then we're gonna start. Also, posture check. Posture check. Don't shrimp up.
Posture is very important.
Okay, and back. Had an idea while sitting on the toilet. As the best ideas usually come. For this we have to turn the canvas. Let the funk begin. Okay, setting up timer. Grab your pencils or whatever you use, and let's start with anhydridion in 1, 2, 3, go. Ah, God damn it. Let's put in some grass. eyes a little bit too far apart. Mm, 30 minutes. Mm. Mm. Let's give it a white chest, maybe.
Yeah, otters can have some really cool neck and chest markings.
Yeah. 10 minutes. There we go, the Death Linky. Tall and proud.
I know Mauricio Anton made a little while ago for like sort of at least a chapter in a book of like black and white like most of the large carnivores of early Pleistocene Africa, like standing next to each other in a size comparison. I really want to see an updated version of that, like a comprehensive one. Because, oh my goodness.
I mean, if in doubt, do it yourself. I mean,
that applies to so many things.
yes, and?
Maybe this summer. I feel like if I'm going to do a big Pleistocene size chart, I might want to start with just all of the megafauna. Well, I don't know how many like what the threshold would be, but basically most of the mammals of late Pleistocene Alabama. And I'm probably going to need the biggest sketchbook I have for that one.
That sounds more like you might need not just a sketchbook. Just get some
really the only drawing
big
medium
sheets.
I have at the moment.
You just get some sheets of big paper.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, I have a drawing book that's, what, like almost a meter long?
Oh.
I should be able to hold it. Big enough for a mammoth and also like a red fox or something in the same image.
That's true.
I know another idea I've had for a while is a size chart of all of the Sthenarine kangaroos that lived at the late Pleistocene. Because it's always referred to as like the short-faced kangaroo.
Yes.
As opposed to like an entire subfamily that diversified.
Yeah. That is something that I mentioned that earlier when talking with Desert Leaper. Like, okay, we have like a vernacular name for Procoptodon, but it's not really precise. It does not refer like the wedge-tailed hawk in the same episode. That is only one species. When you say short-faced kangaroo, though, that refers to a wolf family.
Yeah, no, it's like saying my favorite animal, the bovine of Eurasia.
Yeah, just or like to bring it back to the eagle. Wow, my favorite animal, the eagle.
Honestly, yeah. There's so much diversity, but like really, if one is going to be mentioned by genus name, it's always Procoptodon in media. Of which you had multiple species, one of which I think needs to be reassigned. It's a bit shaky. Then Sthenurus, Simosthenurus. Like 2 or 3 others that I'm forgetting.
4 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Oh
on
boy.
the eventual to-do list.
What I want to
And then
do
at
here
some
might be a
point-
little bit too ambitious.
I mean, much larger than that would be every single species of sloth alive at the late Pleistocene.
Yeah. I mean, I know Gabriel tried to do that.
Yeah, there's like over 50, including extant species.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finally get it done.
I think I made the torso a little bit too long, considering this is not Homo sapiens.
Oh, I just checked back on the stream. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you see,
Yeah,
like,
is this-
that press release artwork where they put, like, a silhouette of an Australopithecine next to it. And then I was like, oh, that
Yeah.
is big. But what if rearing up?
Yeah.
Which otters are known to do.
Mm-hmm. Potentially an equally funny size comparison with a rearing up in Hydrodon. Rearing up and facing like the earliest mammoths, which lived in Africa.
Yeah. Okay.
What
Oh
was it,
gosh.
like Mammothus
2 minutes 40
supplicans?
seconds. It's getting. This will be a close one.
Yep.
We'll probably blur out the hominin in the foreground. "11 seconds." Oh boy.
Oh, this is gonna be a rough sketch. Which, I mean, flocking. it's gonna be.
Exactly. And there we go. Dam 'em up. Okay, 2 more brush strokes here. And then the beauty of blur.
Mm-hmm.
Also putting slightly blur on the grass here. Yeah. You notice very quickly looking at Google, looking at Anhydria there's very few images from prehistoric planet, which I guarantee you would be very different if they gave it a name in the show.
Honestly, yeah. Like, it's generally just the "say my name" meme.
Mm-hmm. Address me!
Just once. Well, no, they do. Rarely. For some things.
In a few cases. And very
Like
inconsistent.
the South American sabertooth, or just Smilodon.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't do it the first time. Like, if it was the other way around, I would understand it. Like, first saying, like, oh, this is Smilodon. And from there on out, referring to it as Sabertooth Cat.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Ocho, I have to save this as version 2, because this is the second time I did this genus. Yippee!
Yippity.
Let's see, is the chat window working again? No, it is not.
Hmm.
Just putting this into... Oh, I also forgot to post the Mekosuchus, but we'll do this in a second. Anhydriodion. Mekosuchus. Okay. I guess we do this with a screen share thing again. Bloop. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look what people posted. Starting with Roadrunner from Hell, who did Anhydria at night under starlit sky, eating something. Something bloody. Love to see it. Still with the river in the background here. Velociraptor with the little snooper. It's just snoozing there. Very fun. I think you could have made the thing a little bit longer, a little bit more slinky. Remember, Death Slinky is the thing. This would be probably not that much in proportions from other otters, considering how quickly it moved onto land. But yeah. I see Wieswan had a similar idea. Nice, nice. Very good. The big otter staring down an unsuspecting Australopithecus. Excellent. Then a genius with the little guy here just strutting along, as I see. Put some proportions right. Yeah, it's not bad. I think like the torso here is it's a little bit like hanging a little bit too much. Probably should like go down, but like go further, like like more up again earlier. Swinging more down up to the hips before, and I think the eyes could be a little bit more forward. Like otters have relatively forward placed eyes because they have a lot of room behind their eyes in the post orbital region for the jaw muscles, which many people underestimate. Like looking at otters, oh, they're so cute, and then you get bitten and oops, their finger's gone.
I've heard what it sounds like when that almost happens.
Yippee!
Not fun.
And we have a portrait by Dynamo here in frontal view. Very cute. I love how small you made the eyes. In hindsight, I made mine a little bit too large, honestly. It looks very, very, very fun. And is it blood or is it just wet or is it colorations here? It's a chin.
Just coloration.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Next, Salaria Egenson. I like the body, nice and slinky. The head might be a little bit too bulldog. I know otters. I don't blame you. Otters have weird heads. Like they are not your usual carnivores. They are bizarre. Really. But yeah, it's nice pose. But yeah, it's a little too much of a jowl there. I see. We have another hominin and Heterodion next to each other.
That must be a
Yeah,
little
I mean, we 3 people so far had this idea. I think the hominin looks pretty nice. The otter is surprisingly small. The way you made it here.
Yeah.
You can nearly double that in size in theory. Standing up.
Depending on the hominin.
Depending on the hominin, but like if
Like-
it's like in an Australopithecine, they are not that
even
big.
then, like female Australopithecus, male Australopithecus.
That is true. Yeah.
Paranthropus, early Homo.
Mm-hmm. If this was an, I mean, this is clearly not an Paranthropus because otherwise the jaws would be way more massive. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have Sleepy T-Rex also going for that interaction here. Damn.
Oh,
That's
a good
brutal. Oh fuck. That's really cool. I think again, like the eyes could be slightly more forward, for that otter look, otter vibe, but otherwise, that's a cool piece. Going to something a little less violent with Ultra Looser here, with a pair just schnoozing and cuddling in the shade of a tree. Nice. They hold hands. Oh my god. They are savannah mates. Don't really have rooms there. Ooh, Octolas. Going in with a Paleoloxodon Reki. Oh. Boy, that is a dead otter.
Yeah,
Probably.
no shortage of proboscideans to get launched by in early Pleistocene Africa.
Yeah, there is many.
It was like 5.
Probably? I have have a look at the map again. Here, I noted down only 2, but I know there's more.
Yep.
It's just like at some point you just run out of space there. Yeah. But yeah, let's carry on. Also, nice inclusion here of a horse. We have
Oh wait, no, that's
Axel.
Encylotherium,
Oh, and Calocerium. Yeah,
the
nice.
last African caligator.
Yay, Calocerium. They look pretty horsey. Axel was Anhydrodon going after a bunny. Very fun. I think you made the hind limbs on the otter a little bit large. Like remember Death Slinky? The fore and hind limbs in otters are quite similar in size. Usually with hind limbs only being slightly longer. So yeah. They have this weird bounding gait because of that. Like the long torso and relatively equal length of limbs makes it let's say move on land quite bizarre. Bear Wrangle then with a finished piece from Bear Impossible. I mean, I think you could still do something with the background here, just making it reddish scribbles is maybe not the ideal way to do it. But it's a fun little portrait here. Look at its big soulless eyes looking for the next prey item to slaughter. Very fun. Oh, and there we have Captain Trululu with the wool compilation of tonight's sketches, including this very adorable little otter. Again, I think the muscle is a little bit too large here. A little bulldoggy, maybe, but yeah, like there we have these. Oh, someone wanted to send an update there. Yeah, more like that. A little more like that, Genius. I think that works already better.
If I may suggest one thing, keep the back posture and keep where the belly meets the front legs and just lower down where the belly, like drag the line lower where the belly meets the lower legs. Make it a little thicker in the rear end.
Yeah, true. A little bit thicker ass.
Yeah. Even when slinky, they be chunky.
Yeah. Okay.
Not many good sight views of otters walking to compare it to. At least not easily findable.
Oh, actually here, Saurian coming in with Enhydrodion actually being the potential prey of a crocodile, which is a fun idea.
Oh yes.
That is
possible.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We have no shortage of large crocodilians from the Pleistocene of Africa. Abritologist then with this little portrait, very fun coloration here. I think that around the eyes, I would like smooth that out a little. It looks a little bit like scales in the moment with these spots. Maybe like smooth it over a little bit. But yeah, no. Fun stuff. Made it bigger. I think you can still scale it up in theory. Oh my god, what did you do with its face? By which I mean the hominin. Is that Grug? Very Grug.
He's, maybe it's just a really, really tall male Australopithecus. It's stupid dimorphism.
Maybe it is. Okay. And with that, we have everything done for tonight. Let's have a quick look at the creatures we covered. Just in time, because a certain cat is sitting next to me and is demanding attention.
The creature.
Okay, we started tonight with Voy, the Madagascan horned croc, followed by Albanurpaton, an scaly little salamander that we nearly got to see. Afterwards, the also just missed Mekosuchus, in this case a species from New Caledonia, and last but not least, just now we did Enhydrodon, the giant terrestrial otter from Africa. Okay, this would be everything for now, guys. Thank you all for being here, and see you potentially tomorrow when we look at a lot more mammals. Among them, a ton of brontosaurs.
Lots of ungulates in general.
A lot of ungulates in general. Yeah. And very importantly, of course, Androsarchus. But yeah, that is something for tomorrow. Good night, everyone, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Real quick.